Okay. I didn't find any videos about redoing the starter clutch, the removal of it or anything. I've done a lot of stuff like this before, so I just kind of winged it. This is videos on an '01 Bombardier Trax XT. It's a Can-Am, is what it basically is. It's all-wheel drive. Some of the tools I use to get the magneto pulley off, I use this. Now, mine came off really easy. I barely put any tension on it at all, and it just popped off. So I was real lucky on that. What was wrong was the clutch in here. I spent a little bit of extra money. You can get this part right here, which is what's wrong with it. You can get it for about 30, 40 bucks if you just buy the OEM. I spent almost $200 on this setup, but I think it's well worth it. I have everything cleaned up and ready to go back in. But before I did that, I just kind of wanted to show you some of the steps I took in order to get this off. So over here, remove the air box, remove the water pump housing. Had to pull up the wiring harness, cut the zip ties and stuff. Not a big deal. Carburetor's removed, of course. Removed the rear axle, just kind of slid it back. I have it held up there with a bungee or a strap. If you don't remove the rear axle, over here on this side is where it actually catches at. So right there, if you don't remove the rear axle, that housing won't come off. Also, if you notice how low that is, I had to take out this motor mounts right here, the bolt, and just raise up the motor so that housing would come off freely. Of course, I need to get the motor cleaned back up on the inside from the starter gear and a few other things. And once I do that, I will post a video of the magneto system back together. Everything else looks good in there, so that's probably about all I'm going to do.